What's up, my people? You're now tuned in to Me TV. Now, we gonna bring you all the stories about the stories that we need to bring you stories about. You feel me? So, that's what we gonna do. Some stories might be good, some stories might be tragic, but hey man, that's how these stories go. I don't make it up. Now we getting into it. You feel me? So look man, bang the like button. Bang that subscribe button. You see them on the screen. Yeah, them right there. Hit the like and subscribe, man. Hit that right there. Now we about to get started with our story. Yo, you already know I'm back with another one. Me TV 1.0, man. Show me some love and give me a sub. You already know, man. It's free. Do it for me. You already know. Look, man, today we back with another one, man. A hot one, man. This is a trigger alert. You heard me? This is a crazy story. You feel me? But if you made it this far, man, let me know in the comments where you're listening from, where you're watching from. You feel what I'm saying? Like I say, hit the notification bell so you can get it every time I post. You feel me? But yeah, man, this story is about Mario Waters and also a guy, another individual. I'll get you his name in a quick second. So yeah, like I say, the second guy was DeMarcus George. Now, both of these individuals was like 21, 22 at the time. Well, they was adults for sure. You feel what I'm saying? And the type of things that they did, and let me say this. It's a story dealing with a child, right? A young child, right? So I have to be very careful about what I'm saying and how I'm speaking about the situation because it's a very touchy situation. These are both of the individuals right here. At first, looking at them, I thought these guys was the same people, but no, they are two different individuals. As you can look and see in the pictures, these are two different individuals. They just look very similar. Like I say, Mario Waters and DeMarcus George of Arkansas. Let me say this before I get into the story, right? And I'm gonna also read the article a little bit towards the end, and I'm gonna read two different articles to you guys. Let me tell y'all this, man. Respect your kids, man. Protect your kids, man. Keep an eye on your kids no matter where you bring them. Whether it's to your relative's house, whether it's to a party, no matter where you bring them outside of your household, no matter where this may be, you always check on your kids, protect your kids, because you have other kids who has been exposed to things that your kid might not ever have been exposed to. Therefore, they might do something to your child or in the presence of your child that will influence your child to act a certain way or do a certain thing. You feel me? Sometimes these kids are doing what they've seen done onto other kids that they're around. And these kids don't know how to go and tell their mother. These kids don't know how to tell their father. These kids don't know because they don't know what's happening. You feel me? And even the kids that's actually doing it, they don't really know what's happening, but they know more than the kid that's being victimized, right? So you gotta understand, this is why I watch my kids. I have all boys. I watch them around older boys because ain't no telling what these older boys have seen or what they're looking up on their phone. Like, you have to think about it. A 9, 10, 11-year-old boy can't hang around 5 and 6-year-old, 7-year-old little boys. You feel me? Because what you get nowadays is these 11-year-olds are not just 11-year-olds. They looking up porn on their phone. They looking up sexually explicit things all on their phone. So they gonna be they're going to be stimulated in a total different way. And some of them accidentally or purposely look at man-to-man porn. You feel me? And they're kids. And a lot of people, a lot of parents doesn't have these type of restrictions on their kids' phones, so they wouldn't be allowed to look at these things, right? But let's get into the story with these two individuals. They have been now sentenced to life in jail, right? They've been sentenced to life in jail because they tried to sex traffic or S-traffic. Let me say that. S-traffic a 6-year-old little girl. The reason why they found out, because I think the mother of the young girl, now I don't know if the mother was on some type of drugs or the mother was, I don't know what's the situation with the mother, right? Whether she was a young mother or what. But if I'm not mistaken, she was taken to the doctor or the hospital. They ran tests on this young lady, 6 years old, this little girl, this little baby girl. You feel me? And they found out that she had 2 STDs. So, therefore, they, fast forward a little bit, right? They subpoenaed or got a warrant, should I say, for Mr. Waters and Mr. George urine samples and blood samples. And through the test of the little girl, she had 2 different STDs, so it had to be 2 different people. And once they subpoenaed and got the blood and the urine samples and tested it, then they subsequently charged these 2 individuals with this crime. Yes, they was charged with the crime, proceeding up to court. Both of these individuals got life in jail, man. They got life in jail. And one of them, Mario Waters, if I'm not mistaken, he was the guy that got his life taken inside of the federal prison as of January 15, 2024, which is the beginning of this year. He has subsequently got his life taken, and I'm pretty sure it's due to the fact of the crime and the nature of the crime that he did. You feel me? So one of these guys has already lost their life due to the fact of what they did to this young girl. They don't play about certain things inside of the federal penitentiary or just in majority of penitentiaries. Like some people could get to you that have double life sentences and don't mind killing you or don't mind getting rid of you for someone else. You feel me? But I'm about to read this article to you and let me know what y'all think. Y'all can pause it and read it yourself, and I'm gonna be back with a little more commentary. So now we about to read this article. Arkansas man serving life dies after a fight in Indiana prison. An inmate from Arkansas who had been sentenced to life in prison for sex crimes against children has died in a fight with an inmate in Indiana prison. An inmate who was originally from Arkansas died after a apparent fight with another inmate in a federal prison in western Indiana. The Federal Bureau of Prisons said inmate Mario Waters, 35, of Palestine, Arkansas, was found unresponsive at 12:20 a.m. on January 15th in a U.S. penitentiary following a perceived altercation with another inmate. You feel me? So this is one of the guys who was convicted, but we got more to read. Despite life-saving efforts, Water was later pronounced dead Monday at Terre Haute Hospital. The FBI has been notified about Waters' death. The Bureau of Prisons said Waters was sentenced in the Eastern District of Arkansas to life for conspiracy to commit sex trafficking of a minor. According to reports, he had previously admitted in court to having sexual contact with a minor and trafficking her along with others. In February 2018, 6-year-old victim arrived at Arkansas Children's Hospital due to symptoms that were determined to be caused by several sexually transmitted disease. An FBI forensic interview spoke with the child, who revealed two different men had aped her in the hotel. Mario Waters and another man. Officers obtained search warrants for Waters and the other man's blood and urine, who both tested positive for the STD the minors had contracted. Both men were indicted September 29th. And we have more. Man sentenced. Now, this is the original case. Man sentenced to 6 years for trafficking. A Palestine man was sentenced to life for conspiracy to commit trafficking to a 6-year-old child. Mario Waters, 34, was sentenced by United States District Judge Brian S. Miller in February 2018 as the 6-year-old was taken to Arkansas Children's Hospital due to symptoms that was later determined caused by several sexually transmitted diseases. Like, you got to think about the wild, weird stuff that goes on in these individual heads for them to even pull something off like this, for them to even think about something as gruesome and heinous and just low down and filthy like this, like a 6-year-old, bro. And then if you see the report, read the report, it say others. But we gonna move along to the next part of the report, you feel me? The child was interviewed by FBI forensic interviewer and disclosed that a man later determined to be DeMarcus George had aped her, and the child also disclosed that the other man, later determined to be Mario Waters, had also aped her. The child told interviewers that the ape occurred in a hotel with a curtain in the middle of the room, and she described a picture hanging on the wall in the hotel room. According to the child, on at least one of the occasions, Waters came in the hotel room where she was with George. Waters aped her, and Waters gave George money. Law enforcement was able to locate a hotel in Little Rock that matched the description provided by a minor, including the picture on the wall and a curtain in the room. Financial records from the hotel showed that minor's mother had rented a room in the hotel 2018 and paid with a credit card. The child has since been removed from the mother's custody, man. The mother did this to her own child, man. Crazy. Doctors at the Arkansas hospital determined that it was unlikely the child had obtained the sexually transmitted disease from one individual. It was more than likely multiple offenders. Officers obtained search warrants for George and Waters' blood and urine indicated that George tested positive for sexual disease for the minor. Both Waters and George was convicted in 2019 and both pled guilty in 2021. Both defendants admitted in court they had actual contact with the minor and were involved in sex trafficking her with others. George was sentenced to life in prison October 25th, 2022. There is no parole in federal system. The case will be investigated by FBI, Little Rock, United States. Yeah, man. So, this is a wild and crazy story. If you made it this far, man, hit that like, hit that comment, hit that subscribe. You heard me? You already know I'm going to keep bringing you the bangers. But yeah, if you made it this far, man, it's seemingly from what the reports are saying that the mother was definitely involved in this situation. And that is crazy, man, for you to abuse your child or put your child on a platter or put her on display to be abused like this, man. This is crazy, man. But let me know what you think in the comments. You already know I'm going to be back with another one. Hit that notification bell, man. Show me that sub, man. Give me some love. You already know, man. I'm going to be back. Me TV 1.0, yeah?